H. Holmes, born Herman Webster Mudgett, was a sadistic serial killer in the 19th century, regarded as one of the world's first, if not the first, serial killer. Holmes was born in 1861 in New Hampshire and was born into a very wealthy family. Although Holmes was regarded as being very intelligent, it was apparent even as a child that something wasn't quite right with Holmes. He was truly fascinated with medicine and had an unhealthy obsession with the dissection of animals, and it is reported he would conduct cruel and unjust experiments on animals and was even responsible for his friend's death. When Holmes got older, he studied medicine at the University of Michigan. It was around about this time he began to steal corpses, abandoning the bodies and claiming that they were his relatives so he could claim the insurance money. In 1886, Holmes moved to Chicago and started using the name Dr. Henry H. Holmes. He began to work at a pharmacy, and after a short time he took over the pharmacy. Many people believe he may have even killed the owner, however this cannot be known for certain. Shortly after taking over the pharmacy, he bought a plot of land across from where the pharmacy was and began to build a 3-story building, which he had the sole intention to use as a place so he could commit these horrible, terrible crimes and live out his sick fantasies of murdering and dissecting people. The building itself was built with soundproof rooms, a bank vault so that he could leave his victims to slowly suffocate and die, a sealed off room with a trapdoor in the roof so once the victim was inside the room they couldn't get out and they would slowly die. By 1893, Holmes had opened the building as a hotel, and most of the people that booked into the hotel never got out alive. He would lure mostly women back to the hotel, and once they were in their rooms he would gas them with secret pipes that were fitted into their rooms. He would then dissect the women and sell the skeletons to medical schools, and then he would burn the remains of the bodies in 2 large furnaces that he had in the basement of the building. His crimes would have carried on had it not been for the fact that he was an incredibly greedy man. Holmes was reported to the police for not paying money that he was owed. Whilst on the run from the police, he killed a friend of his who was also a con man, Benjamin Pittisell, and 3 of his children, before finally being arrested in Boston. When the police searched the hotel, they discovered the full horrors of what Holmes had been up to. In 1896, Holmes was finally hanged for his crimes. There is no way to say for definite exactly how many people Holmes had killed, although it is estimated anything between 27 and well over 200. It is also worth noting that it is theorised by some that Holmes was also responsible for the Ripper murders in London, in Whitechapel. Perhaps America's first serial killer was also Jack the Ripper, adding more murders to his already high body count. The hotel, which was also known as the Murder Castle, was eventually pulled down. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, it does help us out a lot. Subscribe if you would like to see more of what we do. We put regular videos up onto the YouTube channel, and we shall see you in the next video.